All right, so we just finished up with Silo. Silo's track was 350 yards long. It was aged 20 hours. Then I laid another line after that for Sarge to run. I gotta be honest, there was parts of the Silo's track that he could not identify any scent. He did a lot of big circling, and he could not reconnect. It took me to help him reconnect. Hey, nope, you gotta sit. Sit, Sarge. Sit. Sit. He doesn't like scent with his back. Stay there. And it took some circling, and it took me knowing the line to jump him ahead and get him back on scent. Now, real world, after the couple, hey, no, sit. Sergeant, come here. He's wanting to get on the going. Come here. Come here. He's at the start almost. Come here, boy. Sit. Sit. In the real world, after the rain, I would not be able to help him get ahead. So what we have to do is do big castings and look at the topography and say, all right, the deer may went this way, may went that way, to jump ahead, and hopefully then the dog recognizes a scent again. That's reality of tracking. They're never just dog follows straight to the deer. There's teamwork involved. So that track took teamwork. If that was a tracking test, we would have 1,000% failed it. If it was a real world situation, I'm going to say 50-50, we may have got to the end. Now, I will say as we got closer to the end, Silo was 150-ish yards away from the end, and he winded the end. I seen in his nose. I allowed him to use the wind at that point and say, all right, take me to the deer. He took me the last 150 yards straight to his food bowl. That's tracking. That's reality, and I'm okay if he wins the end. But to follow the line exactly, Silo did not do that. So now let's record Sarge. He's got the same distance, same type of terrain, and I really want to know how he handles the scent. And that's really going to be telling if Silo just couldn't do it, or if the scent trail truly was that busted up. We're going to know with this dog right here. Stay. Here. Find. This track goes right down the edge, and it cuts in. Now, it did rain a couple different times on this. Sarge is 11. He's a master. I believe I cut in right there. I did not go down that run. No, I went straight up through. I did not go down that run. The Sargent's off right now. He's downwind of it though. You can see the leaves. The leaves are blowing like this. So he's downwind of the scent trail. I'll show you the pink ribbons as I pass them. The pink ribbon right here. I'm gonna let him work that because he should recognize the scent. I'll zoom in on the pink ribbon. It's right there. We're downwind of it right now. Sorry, gotta take care of business. Let me get this ribbon. We are on the school ground, so I don't want to leave no litter out here. He's taking a deucer. These woods are loaded with city deer, so there's a lot of scent, a lot of squirrels, obviously a lot of deer. There, he's back on scent right there. He's back on it again. I don't remember if I went here, I really don't know. It's the right direction, but I think I was more to the right. But let's just follow the old boy. I do see a pink ribbon up to my right more. So Sarge would be upwind of it right now. There goes the fawn. See if we can't capture it. There goes the fawn. Telling this thing's loaded with deer. I think Sargent's back on scent right here. Yeah, slightly upwind of it. I might have to go check out some mushrooms. I think I see some lion's mane over there. He's looking back at me. I can tell by his demeanor right now, he's struggling. Sarge likes to do a stop and look back like, Dad, am I on it? He's off. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's off. They got the marker over here. But if I just stand there long enough, he's gonna come back to me to cheat. And now if it was a real world track and we had blood, I would stay there. I'm not gonna keep following him unless I see the indications like he's tracking correctly. So now, right now, he's coming back to me because he's using me to cheat. But in the real world, if I was standing on blood and he comes back to me, then he can use that as a assistance to, all right, my dad's on scent. Let me come back to my dad and, oh yeah, the deer went that way. And then I would see the clues of his body language and I'm like, yeah, that looks like he's tracking again. It's teamwork, people, so I promise you. Not always a dog start to finish, A to B, just perfect. The dogs do need help at times. Now he's back on scent right there. He just checked on. I can tell his body language. This trail goes straight through here. Boom, boom, boom. Then it's gonna start hooking left. This boy's good, man. I've been very blessed with him. He's off now. Track goes through here that way, and he's up into here. He's off. There goes another deer. So this would be, again, I'd love this to be transparent, everybody. If this was silo right now, I would get frustrated because I expect / want my dog to be perfect. And some reason I just lose my temper sometimes, and I gotta allow Silo more freedom to be incorrect. That's my mistakes. Just like the dogs, they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But who holds me accountable? I gotta hold myself accountable. I know some of you guys are watching this and you can relate. I know some of you are watching this going, wow, I thought Rob's team was better than that. And then I know some of you are watching this and saying, my dog's perfect. My dog can do it all. And I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got a badass dog like that. You're very fortunate. I'm not a jealous person. I don't hate on people that are phenomenal. They just push me to work harder. Old boy's doing it. Old boy is doing it. So what's exciting is Sarge is proven he's going to have another season under his belt. No more chasing deer. No more baying deer. I just want the old boy to come in and find some dead ones. Let's walk us right to your dead ones. He's off. Scent trail's over here. I went over the log right there. That's a go boy, Sarge. Go boy. Find my deer. Find my deer, old man. But guess what? A Silo's in the car. He's never gonna get to this level. Gotta run the young boy. This is a good spot. That's the heavy deer run that way, and I actually broke off and went right here. So it's gonna be interesting. That's the heaviest run through there. Look here. Look at here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. He's such an easy dog too, man. He was an absolute menace when he was young like Silo. Boy would chase every freaking deer in the woods. He drove me batty crazy. Oh, did he get me frustrated when he was young. This boy right here. Now the track goes left. And then one day, Sarge stopped being a dipshit and became a tracking deer finding machine. And this is Silo's year 2 click, because it was age 5 for Sarge. And Silo turns 5 this Christmas. We're almost at the end, guys. It's gonna go through here, through this bullshit, and right at the end of this fence post is Sarge's breakfast. He's gonna be very happy to get. I also know this is his very first track of 2026. His very first training line. We're at 21 hours old, 2 different bouts of rain. And the hooves were actually already previously laid for Silo, and I used the hooves over here, so they're not even fresh hooves right out of the freezer. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. It took me 9 minutes to lay it. We're at 12 minutes even with the intro. So you pretty much marched me right to it. You notice how he had to go underneath? He just can't, he don't have that back power no more. His back hurts him. Tail wag. Oh, tail wag. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, old man. Good boy. Yeah, old man. What a superstar you are. What a superstar you are. Love you, buddy. I love you so much. That's a good boy. Enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it, superstar.